How's it going, everybody? It's the return of Jimothy Gaming. If you can believe it, we're playing some Gen 3. Thought I'd resurrect this channel, felt like doing some good old gameplay. And playing on the main account too, to quell my fears a bit. Been in a bit of a rut with this game recently. Not liking any of my teams. Tilting a bit on the ladder. Got knocked out in round 1 of Callus Invitational 7 play-ins. I am signed up for ADV Cup, we'll see how we go. And I've been enjoying this team recently. Bit of Skarmory Magneton action with the refreshed elements. Let's see how it goes. I'll just chuck out an HP Bug here against this Celebi lead. You have to forgive that car alarm going off in the background. That's not my car. I don't control certain events in the world. There's things that we control and things we don't control. That car alarm going off, outside of my control, what can be done? Within my control is what move I click this turn. It was HP Bug, of course. That's like a... That's a damn Choice Band Flygon with 0 bulk. Let's go Scum. We're going to get doubled. He's going to double the mag like a genius, and we're going to look like a fool. What can be done? No. That it didn't play out like that. So there's like a 1,000,000% chance there's a mag in the back, but I think I just create a spike anyway to establish it on the field and then defeat mag later. Well, there might be a mag, but you didn't go to it yet. You went to Porygon 2, and it's one of these situations where the enemy is not using leftovers on Porygon 2, which is a very interesting choice. I got to admit, that's an extremely interesting choice. I love a Swampert here, because we got Refresh, and we're immune to Para. So, unless you have HP Grass like a genius, this is not going to be the best day of your life, is it? We're going to freeze this Starmie right here? No. Of course not. I do an Earthquake here. Do about 40%. 55%. What is this, Christmas morning? That's beautiful. We're doing more than half. You can't even recover your... We just deleted your spinner. What, are you going to rapid spin? No, you're not. Unless you have... Unless that was non-rapid spin Starmie alongside... I don't know. The best rapid spinner in the game, Tentacruel. Just a theory. Let's roll you out of this sub. What, are you going to baton pass to somewhere and then immediately exit? Nice showing, man. Oh, yeah, Flygon? Didn't think so. You're in Typhlosion, actually. So I thought that this structure would you know, represent Magneton. It was actually Typhlosion offense. Like, how could I have been so foolish as to not identify that immediately? It was Typhlosion all along. Typhlosion, honestly, kind of a bad matchup. We're pretty bad versus Fires with this team, you know. They're not the best. It's a little bit of the reason I'm running Refresh Salamence, because it helps against Moltres. We're not afraid of Will-O-Wisp that way. Speaking of which, let's go to Salamence. What are you going to... Flamethrower? I got Refresh Moron. Oh, look at this. Unless you got HP Ice, and I'm getting defeated. You got HP Ice, you might solo me with this. It's just... what might happen. We go back Swampert, we heal all of our health back via chip healing with leftovers. And life's great. You probably Ice Beam though, don't you? Yeah. So there was a freeze chance there. I shouldn't have... I was going to cancel and click Earthquake. Obviously he's protecting there. So recovering, but... Sometimes in life you click too fast. Don't be a fast clicker, folks. It's no good. It's no good for you. I'm going to click Focus Punch here. If you Ice Beam me, I don't know. Thunder Wave. Don't full Para. Okay. You're gone. You're out of there. We get Hera. Entering the field. Entering the fray. I go Salamence on this. It intimidates, plus it resists fighting. What could be said? We faster? We're faster. See you later. By the way, running... Salamence has kind of evolved a lot. I'm currently running a 299 speed because The previous popular set that's like 270-ish speed with bulk for Swampert Ice Beam, I believe that that set has gotten worse because of things like the rise of offensive Celebi. So I would rather outrun the 280 speed benchmark, which is the speed benchmark for Modest Moltres. So I can outrun fellas such as, I don't know, random Jolly Heracross or Celebi that could psychic me for a lot of damage. That's more important, I believe, than outrunning Heracross and bulking yourself massively for Swampert Ice Beam or defensive Gengar Ice Punch. Anyway, whatever. Who asked, Jimothy? Who asked? What? Too much information, Jimothy. Nice. Ah, oh, you buffoon. You should have gotten toxicked. It's alright, though. I'm going to predict that we win this battle. It's Fire Blast. I'm going to ignore that, and then... Right here, I'm going to make spikes, even. And I'm going to Toxic, and you're going to Fire Blast for, like, 30%. And I'm going to Chip Heal back 13%. We actually Rock Slided. This end game's great. I think it could go either way. It could really go either way here. And... You know, folks, sometimes people will tell you that, yeah, you should forfeit to save your time and things like that. But no, the enemy does have a chance to win. There's a large chance to win. There's many outs. There's many avenues. And I respect them for playing it out and just giving it their all. It's admirable. I think it's a good use of my time and their time. And, well, then now they forfeited, which I consider to be a coward's move. I think, what if you Rock Slide flinch 6 times in a row? What if I miss all of my moves somehow? What if my internet disconnects? You know, you always play it out. You always go for it. All right, let's queue with a different team. I'll pause the video, and I'll see you shortly. I'll see you in a moment. We're back. We're up against Persala. You see this guy pretty often. He's pretty good, I think. From memory, he always rages in the chat, but that's okay. Some of us are emotional beings. That's how life goes. I'm gonna go to Skarmory. Hopefully you don't Houdini me. You've gone Gyarados. Alright. So it could be Taunt, could be Mag in the back, could be myriad things. Going Zap isn't too bad here. We got a bulky Zap on this squad. I'll go Zap. Let's be safe. Yeah, it was Taunt. It was in fact Taunt. Chuck out a Thunderbolt to see what the enemy does. Probably goes to a ground type or a Blissey or a Snorlax or something like that. Just let him reveal what they've got going on. I can't do much else anyway. What am I going to double to nothing? Pick your battles, folks. We're not going to do anything crazy. I'm going to start the battle timer here. The enemy's thinking about it. Which is fine. Thinking is always good. Have a think. Think about it. But you're going to come to a conclusion in a timely manner. We've all got places to be. We've all got things to do. The world has to keep turning. So I start the timer. Let me go to lobby chat to check if I've disconnected real quick. I appear to not be disconnected. I appear to be connected to the battle. That's how it appears, anyway. What are your thoughts on Zapdos against Gyarados? You think Gyarados should switch out in fear of dying in a single hit? Or it should stay in for some reason? I think that there's a lot of different ways you could play this turn. I think that there's a lot of different ways to go. Gyarados could perhaps switch to something that doesn't die to Zapdos. Okay, it's a Magneton. We're doing hefty damage. I'm gonna be honest, the fact that you go Magneton against me is great news, right? That tells me that you probably lack a better option against Zapdos, which means Zapdos is excellent in this matchup. I think even if I force in Magneton once again, I think that you're getting 2-hit KO'd almost, depending on the rolls, I suppose. I can imagine Protect is coming down. Okay, Lum on that. That's fine. I might use my Claydol here, because either you're going to Dragon Dance or you're going to Earthquake. I don't want to take a big Earthquake on Metagross. Claydol's unrevealed at this point. So I'm gonna go Claydol. We got Magneton. Entering back into the field. Alright. I'm gonna just go for an Earthquake. If you go Gara, I'll just go Zap. Right? And also, can Gara, like, chip my Zap with HP Rock? If you had HP Rock, you might have clicked it before. No, you wouldn't. It wouldn't have KO'd, would it? And now you're gonna try and maneuver in Magneton here. I got a feeling you're doubling to Magneton. I simply have a feeling. Okay, I don't think you would click Meteor Mash, if any of all things. Maybe Explosion. I'm going to go Claydol as a middle ground. I don't think you're clicking Meteor Mash. Yeah, Rock Slide. That was pretty big damage. It was a crit, actually. Let me go to Skarmory. I want to just get a Spike on the field. No, I don't, because you've got Gara. You're Gara. Taunt Gara plus Mag. Interesting. Well, let's invite you to Taunt so that I can get a free T-Bolt, which is evidently an excellent move. There's like a truck reversing or something out there. If I ever get Zap in, it's just a free T-Bolt, which is massive for me. It's very good for me. But right here, we're a bit weak against fighting types. I will be the first to admit it. So I'm going to go to Skarmory, and you might double to Mag or something. Okay, I think if I make a Spike, we're in a good spot. But I could try to be greedy and get rid of this Mag or something. I could do, like, go Blissey here and then T-Wave. I don't know. I don't love it. Yeah. Okay. You Rock Slided. Let's roar you. You've Mega Horned. You thought I would go Claydol or Blissey or something. Let's go Zap again. You're going to double to Tar. I'm going to go Metagross this time. Because I went Claydol last time. So I don't think you would Earthquake. And now I'll Meteor Mash. It's good damage even on the resisted Gara. That's a solid 33% chip damage. And I'm going to go Skarm this time. But you got the Mash Attack raise. That's a bit unfortunate. That's actually quite bad for us. That's pretty bad. You missed the second one there. But that's great. Love that. I'm going to go for third Spike. I think with third Spike, we're in a great spot. Okay. A bit unlucky on that one. Let's, I'm just paranoid of this Mag coming in, but we're going to roar it in? No, we aren't. Now you mightn't taunt here. I've gone Zap every single time, but I'm going Zap anyway. I think the downside of going Zap is minimal. I think does Claydol should do about 63, right? With Earthquake. So I'll go Claydol and Earthquake. I think should I live an HP bug? I should. Oh, yeah. We've dealt damage. We took a crit, but no double edge or HP bug, so no worries. No problem. I could blow this up now. Right? Or should I save it? You might as well just go Zap, actually. You can save this for a sack or something. Or pivot into mag or something. Yeah, why not just go Zap? He was trying to double intim me. Okay, now that I'm looking at this, I realize we forgot to put a DD Immense check on the team, didn't we? That's bad. That's never good, is it? Well, Metagross lives at +1 EQ, right? It does. Let's just blow up. Have I DC'd? No. YouTube music is just slow, forgive me. We're sans music at the moment. The enemy could exit the premises here. That would be a good play. I think it's entirely possible. Okay, they didn't do it. We have effectively taken out the biggest threat. That's a GG. I wish there was music in the background. It would help the moment. It would create uplifting emotions and whatnot. But YouTube.com is currently buffering the Vermilion City theme song. And when will it cease? Nobody knows. Thank you for watching the Return to Jimothy Gaming. And I'll catch you all later with various Pokemon related content. Thank you so much. Goodbye.